Good evening, folks. So gonna go ahead and do a quick update for my YouTube channel and some interesting information that's going around here. Shoot, actually I gotta get out some more little evidence. I have a couple little documents I've got set up here. Okay, good, very good. I was hoping I kept a hold of these because this is a part of some real interesting stuff too. Okay, folks, so it's a pretty building. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on it right now. Very extravagantly beautiful building. I actually just was up there, I believe, last night. I had a meeting with my public defender for my Starbucks and my Masonic Temple trespass court charges. And so I'm going to go ahead and cover this now. I was able to decode basically every piece of artwork in the public defender's lounge or reception area, if that's what you call it. Yeah, the reception area. I was decoding all the Masonic Illuminati pictures and the way it was architecturally designed. They also have what looks to be original copies of 1776 Masonic signed paperwork Bill of Rights, so that was pretty cool too. But pretty disturbing stuff still going on in the city, so we're going to go ahead and go into that topic right now after I wrap up what happened with the public defender visit. She was not happy that I was very, very intelligent and very intellectually inclined with my words. And again, yeah, I met with a female public defender that did my interview. Disturbing. Inside of her office was a picture of 4 females, and in this artwork I was able to decode what appeared to be Masonic Eastern Star lesbian glorification. And again, she was also wearing purple and had a lot of purple, the universal color for homosexuality, in her office. And she also flipped me off. After I noticed what her artwork was. So that was pretty not very cool, not very professional, especially if that's my lawyer that's supposed to be representing me in this case. So that was pretty disturbing. And so I hope that goes well for me, but I think I made a pretty good point in my case, and I gave her a list of specific videos. I was honest with her. Again, I don't feel, and I was never knowingly trespassing on any environment in this city. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you a few updates and a few key pieces of intel right now. The wind's picking up, so I'm going to try and make this quick. Okay, so the other day out by Park Meadows, I encountered 3 bank setup scenario, a 3 bank setup scenario with ties back to Oregon. Points team, Narcotics International points team. Obviously, federal informants have deep ties to the Masonic lodges, and these are the key people used to enforce deceptions and to practice cover-ups and enforce that as well. So, covenant environments and neighborhoods. There are neighborhoods in the surrounding Denver area that actually say covenant neighborhoods, and they have similar people that actually look like people back in Oregon. Let's check this out. Okay, and that's, ladies and gentlemen, that's just people with familiar names. I'm not even talking about people that I just recently met that resemble people back in Oregon, like hybridized clones. Okay, I'm going to get into that right now too. Last night, I actually saw a young lady, very attractive, very weird, actually resembled one of my best friends back in Oregon and his girlfriend put together, and even resembled even had a familiar scar marking, and this was a female. So that was one of the most very disturbing things I've ever seen. I don't think that was NG federal resonance or resemblance at all. I don't think that was just a facial resemblance. That specifically looked like a hybridized clone, and this is a federal city with full deceptions. Full deceptions. Take a look at these. Two bus passes purchased on 2 different days, January 5th. Both the same date. Pretty weird. Today, I happened to notice the time and the level of lightness and darkness in one sitting around 4:21. I made a post on Facebook about how the previous week, exactly a previous week, when I was doing my investigations on tunnels in some of the Grange Hall shelters, the sun had actually already been down. So around 4:21 of exactly a week ago, the sun had already set. So today around 4:21, the sun was an hour behind schedule in setting. So that's very weird. All right, so and I've been finding more and more information, doing research on more and more information on these electronic devices. So a lot of disturbing things going on right now. Sorry, the wind's picking up, blowing my stuff around. We got familiar names and covenant environments. I'm over 3 states away from my home state, and we have time discrepancies. We have people in Denver saying that there were fireworks when there were no New Year's fireworks. There were no New Year's fireworks, folks. I hate to break that to you, but I was out here. I actually caught a drone live on camera a few hours before they were supposed to set off fireworks, and they never had a fireworks show on New Year's. I've caught people laughing and joking about New Year's on the city RTD transit buses. So very disturbing things still going on around the town of Denver. Been catching people hiding out in places at nighttime real late, sneaking around in places after they've been closed. I was rushed by security guards after I was the first one in one of the RTD loading and unloading zones for the transit bus area, one of the gateways. I believe I made it down there at 4 in the morning, and when I went down there, there was nobody else there, but a bunch of people knew where I was and followed me in there and started sleeping. And they all got woke up and were asked to leave the premises of the RTD transit area. So I've been catching people in King Supers real late at night, even though it's 24 hours. I've been harassed by individuals. If I stick around a place after closing hours, I start to notice people that aren't supposed to be there. And I'm usually escorted by multiple people that are not security out of the premises or off the premises. And so just a lot of weird stuff going on right now. So basically that's my update again. So court update. Yeah, lady that did my interview flipped me off because I noticed that she was a member of the Masonic Eastern Star Temple Lodge. So that doesn't look too good for my court. Again, this is all the funding in this area goes to the Masonic Temple lodges and comes from the church donations and deceptions. So I don't know how my court case is going to go. She tried telling me things I couldn't say, and I have a feeling I'm going to end up firing whatever lawyer shows up, and going to have to represent myself. But as you can see, I do my homework. I've been staying on top of things. I'm going to try and die down on some of this stuff. I caught a man last night at the end of the F-Line RTD light rail station, sneaking around in a parking garage, putting up graffiti-like markings that I've seen in other places. There's a lot of FBI informants sneaking around trying to give me false leads, or trying to cover up the fact that they were the ones giving me these false video leads in the first place. So that doesn't look good. Again, that man I've seen at 48th and Broadway on Denver, and where coincidentally BATF agents tried to sell me a pistol through Ready DEA temporary setup services. So a lot of negative things going on right now, but I'll continue my investigations and continue to keep you updated. Hopefully some things start looking better. Alright, that's it. Shane K. Play Little Indy. A lot of good views going on right now, over 5,000 views, so thank you folks. And over 30 subscribers right now, so I do thank you for that. Thank you. Please share this information. It's caused me a lot of cold nights and a lot of hostile interactions with people. So this stuff isn't easy to get on film or to cover with any kind of sense that would make sense to you. So thanks. Signing out for the night.